We
Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of Born to Rage. We are the Untold Stories Project, and we do a weekly World of the Apocalypse game based in White Wolf's World of Darkness. My name is Jonesy, and I will be your storyteller this afternoon, depending on what coast you're on. A quick note for those unfamiliar with the World of Darkness: this is a horror setting where the players take on the roles of monsters, in our case, the members of the group, better known as werewolves, to the rest of the world. Since this is a horror setting, the game can deal with blood and gore, along with other elements of psychological and body horror. We did want to just call that out at the beginning of our stream in case that is a element that you're not comfortable with. One of our other streams might be better fit for you. With that, I do want to introduce our players. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Alex. If you go ahead and tell everyone your character's name, your name, your character's name, and then also what tribe and auspice you're playing.
Sure. So I'm Alex, and I will be playing the role of Darren tonight, who is a former NYPD homicide detective turned get offenderess Arun, who is struggling to find his way in the world now that he has lost all sense of purpose.
And Aaron, if you'd like to jump in next.
I'm Aaron. I'm playing Kennedy Donovan. Kennedy is a Fianna Galliard who, before she found out she was a werewolf, had aspirations to be a professional Irish dancer, and now she's very put off about the whole thing.
Okay. And Brian.
Hi guys, I'm playing Killian. He is a Ragabash Glass Walker. He is our hacker man, con man, and a solid 7 out of 10.
I'm Rowan. I'm playing Fia. I am a silent strider theurge. Finally got that right. Possibly ex-college student while I'm on this adventure of rite of passage, because who knows when we will be out of the snow. I do not. So that's me. Solid 10 out of 10, by the way, on the everything else.
Excellent.
Yeah, she's like a 10 out of 9.
It's a compliment. That took me a second.
So with that, again, thank you everyone for joining us this evening, this afternoon. I do want to point out that we are a small independent tabletop RPG channel, which means we don't have any big sponsors. Actually, at this point, we don't have any sponsors. So to spread the word. So if you like what we're doing, please, by all means, tell your friends. Let them know that you like what we're doing. And if you'd like to tell your friends and then also share or follow or subscribe or all that cool stuff, we do appreciate it. It does help us make more content for you. So that, whether it's this game or one of our other games. So with that, we'll go ahead and jump on in. So last we saw the pack. They had been traveling the far northern reaches of Canada in the snow. They had been shipped up to the Winterwolf Sept for the rite of passage. Things went sideways from there, leading to them being kicked out of the Sept and on their own, basically. Trying to make their way in the wilds of the far north, where they're not familiar with. And they eventually came across a small little village, town, abandoned, old, falling apart, with a small group of residents who are just refusing to give up on the town. And you have been exploring. You did encounter a couple Banes in the town, and you, thanks to your helping with the locals, free their son from a rather invasive Bane feeding on them. You were able to make friends, acquaintances, colleagues perhaps, to talk them into giving you a place to crash for the evening. And that's where we saw you was m- going back to the small former flat that was being rented out previously, and that's where we dropped off. And you guys were crashing, taking a little, getting some sleep when Theo woke up with a start from a rather disturbing dream.
I did. I did do that. And I screamed, and there was a cat on top of me already.
Yes.
But I don't remember the contents of the dream. I blacked it out. It was so bad.
Just unbearable.
That's just terrible.
The dream consisted of Aklong, the silent, say the stargazer elder from the Sept of the Green, in a pitched battle with a bunch of Guru, best guess. They were all mangy and feral looking, and they seemed partially deformed. And he was fighting for his life in the snow, wilds and snows strewn field.
That is right. We must go, I think, if I remember that correctly. I wanted to leave. Get out of here and go find him. Where everyone was, we were like all in the same room-ish, right?
Yeah, roughly it's a small little flat. It's literally like 700 square feet, maybe. It's a little tiny little kitchen dining room area kind of combined, and then it has a washroom, bathroom, and then also has a small little one bedroom.
So they would have heard me wake up.
Yeah, everyone heard you.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure, like, I'm not, like, getting up to go get them. Because, like, guys!
I imagine Kennedy's probably Kennedy and Fia probably are in the bedroom while the boys are sleeping out on the couch. But
Is it a pull-out couch?
It's a futon.
No, you guys get to sleep, like, you can do feet to feet, you know? Like,
I mean, I'm comfortable in my masculinity. Here,
Lun-
Darren.
Lun-
you could
Lunley?
my masculinity.
I hear it now.
One good big spoon to just together on the couch.
Meanwhile, we've got
yeah,
like
so-
a king size bed.
so if she screams, then Kennedy's immediately on her feet. And what's wrong? What happened? Did you have another dream?
Nightmares more like it, I think. I don't know why this keeps happening, totally, but the guy who, what is his name exactly? He's in trouble. The leader of the Sept is in trouble.
Do you mean Akalon?
Yes, that one. I don't know. I'm sorry. Yes, Akalon's in trouble. I saw him when he was out in a snowfield, and
Well, I mean, if something killed the Wendigo cubs who were sent to the Sept, then it makes sense he'd be out looking for whatever caused it. But I don't know how we're supposed to help him. We're awfully far away.
I'm just really tired of feeling all of this stuff, Kennedy. And then I can't, I feel like we're supposed to go in 6 different directions right now, and I think we all want to. We have 4 brains wanting to go in at least 4 of those directions, and I can't do anything. I feel like every single nightmare I've had about someone here, we can't do anything about it. I don't understand why this is happening.
Sometimes wisdom is in knowing what you can't do anything about.
So I just am cursed with feeling all of the terrible things that are happening, and at least before I could ignore it, and now it's like watching TV or repeatedly seeing all of the bad stuff, and I just have to watch it happen. I can't do it. We gotta get back to New York.
I know that's the plan.
Maybe someone there will be able to at least help me understand these nightmares a little bit more, because I don't know what
Maybe
to do about it.
maybe Killian will have heard something from back at the set now that he's got technology again.
That man.
All
I
the
tell you.
plugs. All the plugs.
I still have questions about the fact that he's seen me running. Like, I'm pretty sure I have not ran in his exact neighborhood, so just
I mean, I would notice if you notice you if you ran past me.
you have to see me first. Can I cry now? I should probably go let them know, since they're not going to come in here and check like a bunch of wonderful pack mates that they are.
Probably not a bad idea.
Alright, I'll get up and pull the door open, I guess. Be like, hey! Wake up! You guys awake?
Nope.
No? Hey, Kennedy, can I see your... I'm just gonna, like, look... Never mind. I got my duffel bag thing, or my, bag, and I'm just gonna, like, grab a notebook out of it and just throw it at him. Wake up!
Mm. What are you doing that for?
Because if I'm awake, you're awake. Akalon's in trouble. You need to check your Glasswalker network.
It's just the internet. It's not anything special.
Just check it!
Fine.
If you
email.
want to go
Check your
back to
Twitter.
bed.
Oh, I can't go back to bed because apparently I have to get dressed for church. So I'm gonna go get up and turn on the coffee machine.
Check your phone first! I'm gonna stand in front of the coffee machine. No coffee for you.
Okay. And I put the coffee thing in her hand. You take care of it, and I'll go sit down at the laptop.
What
but-
time is it? Is it the middle of the night?
Yes.
Wait,
just let him do it. Doesn't matter.
Yes. It is the middle of the night. You guys came in, crashed, got several hours of sleep, but it's not been a full night by any means. So it is the middle of the night when she was awakened by her dream.
Hey, Jonesy.
Killian, check your
Yes.
network, but don't make a pot of coffee.
what?
How am I feeling?
Oh, you're feeling okay. You're still feeling a little, a little sluggish, but you're not feeling ill. You're not, you don't.
Is my stamina still down one?
Yes.
Canada, you got bags under your eyes. Maybe you should have some coffee too.
I'm just letting him make this coffee.
Okay, Jonesy, did I get anything off the work phone I pulled up, and did I get an email response from my point of contact from my first inauguration?
Yes. So, did we have you make a computer research check with that?
No, I went to bed.
Yes. So go ahead and make me a computer research check to see what you pulled off the phone. And as far as your contact, yes, your email was routed to someone else, and then you get a response from them. What is your status? Where you are? Is the pack okay? And it's signed Victor Helms.
Does anybody know of Victor Helms?
I don't know. Do we?
Name's familiar to me.
No idea.
On a level 1 to 10, how much do we trust Victor Helms?
I just want to know about Aragorn.
You know him by name and reputation. You've never met him. He is an elder of the Glasswalker
Oh.
group.
Oh, it's Vic. It's Vic. Okay. I'll go ahead and pin our location on Google Maps and send that his way. And say we are okay. What's the
Don't tell him
difficulty
we're
for
okay.
the tech check?
6.
I mean, are you bleeding out, Darren?
No, but tell him to send an extraction. We need an exfil out of this place.
Well, that's not how you email. You gotta send one, and then I'll get one, and I'll send one back.
That seems woefully inefficient. And it seems like it's going to lead to a lot of per my last email situations.
Hey, that's why I want people to PM me, but everybody's got to use Outlook. I got 2 successes.
So, so what specifically were you hunting for on that?
I want this man's whole life. I want his username, his password, his role with the company, his
His role with-
hourly rate.
His username and password you're able to get. His role with the company is that he is a driver. Literally, he's a driver. He's a delivery guy. He works in logistics. And his hourly rate is the legal bare minimum that they can get away with paying him.
Minimum wage. His name is Gerald Johnson. Such a stupid name.
You're a stupid name.
Calm down. I just got us. I got his username as password so we can get into his e-portal to see paychecks.
I see.
Yes, you do see. So that takes care of our money problem. I'm sure he won't miss a couple $5 every day. But I'll go ahead and send something back to Vic.
Thank you. Was it that hard?
Fia, are you done being scared of the dark? Can I go back to bed?
Are you wearing a hat?
No.
With the you sent the Vic the initial message saying, yeah, this is where we're at. You know, we're doing a-okay. Almost immediately you get a response back from him. Have you had contact with the Wendigo? Have you seen Aklon? Are you able to gain access to transportation?
I'm going to recap everything we've gone through and say, yeah, I can steal a car. Then send that back to him.
I swear to God, Killian, if you get us stuck here because you didn't ask for a ride home, I'm going to be mad.
We don't even know that you're sending this.
So what? So you send him that information. He responds. He says, "Please, watch yourself, watch your back. The moon bridges have been closed. We can't get to you."
Oh, that's not good.
Did that email say that asking us if we'd seen Akalon?
Yes, it did. Also,
Why the bloody hell would we have seen Akalon? Is he supposed to be near us?
Wait, maybe that's why I saw him in my vision.
Wait, what was your vision anyway? You just got up
Now
and
you
yelled.
ask.
Oh, now I'm half awake. What is?
He was in. You know what? Screw you guys. And I'm going to step sideways and go talk to Sarah because I just realized that I should have asked Sarah in the first place. And I'm just going to randomly step sideways. I'm not even. I made that decision as quickly as it came out of my mouth.
I'm following her.
I'm finishing my coffee. Darren, would you like some coffee?
No,
I grab the toaster and look at the toaster's reflection and.
Almighty toast, what do I see?
And so, two of you have shifted over to the Umbra.
Yep.
The other two of you are sitting next to the laptop, drinking really bad coffee. In the Umbra, it's that instant coffee stuff.
Yeah, the worst.
And store
tastes like
brand
stakeout.
store brand at that.
Tastes like steakhouse.
In the Umbra, you're in the Umbral reflection of this home, which is
Mm-hmm.
the barest threadings of walls, and there's no real anything reinforcing it. And it's almost to the point where the building itself is transparent. You can see through the walls. And there's a cat hanging out there looking at you.
Hi, buddy. I wish I had treats. Did he ever? What do you eat again? Humans?
Souls of the damned.
Oh, that's right. What kind of snacks can I bring you?
Souls of the damned. Unbaptized children. Whatever you got, I'll take it.
Are you the cat now? What just happened?
That was the cat's internal monologue, but I'm not speaking for the cat.
I see. Okay.
So, um,
Well, I'll bring you a snack
Fish.
next. Fish? I'll
fish, birds,
Well, I'll bring.
obnoxious ragabash.
I can bring you one of those. Easy. Anytime. What about any of the Get a Fenris though? Oh, damn it. No? Okay. Um so, buddy, I had a nightmare last night about someone from our sept back home. His name's Akron. Do you know him, or have you seen anyone else from the same place we are kind of around?
Mm, no, you didn't.
No, I didn't. I, di-
No, you didn't.
I didn't have a nightmare?
Nope.
Well, what happened?
Ow.
Owl? What did Owl do? I'm gonna look up at Kennedy. Smeets. Did he
I
send me
can't
that
understand the
message?
conversation.
No, you can't. I know. I'm just gonna look up at you awkwardly. Um, did Owl send me that? Like a vision instead of a nightmare, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh no. Well, do you know how I would find him then? Do I know any locator spells? Do I know spells?
And he paws at the ground with his little claws, and he claws out a really crude looking version of the Stargazer glyph,
Oh,
which Kennedy can easily recognize what he's trying to attempt to draw.
What's the glyph for your tribe?
my tribe?
Oh, no, not your tribe. Sorry, the Stargazers.
So, I think Sarah's trying
Friend. Friend is looking for you.
We have to go to them. They're looking for me? Is,
Looking for Pack.
well, they're looking for all of us. Where the Stargazers are. So, we gotta go there.
Do I know what tribe Akalon is?
You sure do.
Is he a Stargazer?
He sure is.
Right on the money.
Fia, I think Sora's trying to tell you that it's Akalon who's looking for us. He's a Stargazer.
Oh. I'm gonna give Sarah some scratches behind his ear and keep in mind that he likes fishies. I'll bring him a fish next time. We gotta.
And what you know is that he's actually referring to spirit. Like if you got caught a fish spirit,
Oh.
and gave it to him
Where do I find those for him? Here in the Umbra?
in the Umbra. Yeah, you've got like a river or water source in the Umbra, and
I see. Well, Kennedy, two things. One, we gotta find these stargazers. Two, we need to go on an Umbra fishing trip. But I suppose
right.
that one can wait. But we gotta find these stargazers.
Well, you're the one who can talk to the spirits.
He just does so much. Sarah, do you know how I get there? Like to the stargazers? Like do you know how I find them? I know all the moon bridges are closed. I don't.
I don't know. He Friend was in green. I don't know where Friend is now.
Oh, that's okay. You're still perfect. Yeah, Sarah doesn't know where he's at. So maybe Kennedy or not Kennedy. You're Kennedy. Maybe Killian will know. or can find out something. Feels like a network related thing.
It's possible.
Well, still, again, I don't even know why I bother talking to those two, considering Sura is far more helpful than they have ever been. So, um,
They
bef-
did help us get out of the truck.
yeah. Before we leave the Umbra, though, am I able to sense how Kennedy's doing, though? Like, any better here than I could in the non-Umbra world, since I don't know, because I'm
Um,
still worried about her. So, and I don't want her to know. So you can't hear this.
the Bane got are pretty good, but you don't see, there's nothing to indicate its lasting effect. It's
Okay.
just more. It will just take time to
Okay.
is your guess based on what you know.
I can't tell if I should trust my DM or just trust my gut knowledge on this, which is what my DM gives me. So it's really just or ST. I'm sorry, I'm saying the wrong letters, and I almost called them numbers. So, um,
It's a
My
number.
favorite number is M.
I I anyway, um, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna look at Kennedy like not very subtly, apparently.
I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me.
You would be worried if I was the one that got hit by a bane, and you know it.
Well, of course I would, but I'm fine now.
Oh, I'm sorry that you don't like having people care about you. That must be really uncomfortable. Like, I'm gonna step sideways. I'm gonna step back.
Meanwhile, in the real world, was there anything else that Killian you were doing or looking up? You now
Uh,
can access Google Maps. You know just how far north you are,
oh, thank God.
and you can see a route. You can find how long it's going to take to get back home, things like that. If you were to steal a car, it's probably about 2 days, 2.5 days nonstop driving to get back to New York.
Hell, we got 2.5 days.
It would be about a day and a half to get. There's a couple of big cities, but the biggest city in between you and there would be Toronto, and that's about a day and a half, and then another day from Toronto down to
Toronto.
roughly. Um,
Can I access the man's work schedule to see when he's going to come through town again?
yeah. So what you found out is that he works for uh, uh, he's a logistics person. He works for the long haul company, and they are currently contracted with the Grender Enterprises contract for the next 3 months, and he's scheduled to do a twice a month loop. It used to be once every week, and now it's once every other week. They cut back recently.
Okay.
Does it say why they cut back, Killian?
This man's the bottom of the bottom. I bet the worms are above him. He just gets his schedule and he runs it.
Yeah. It doesn't. You do see some emails back and forth between him and his boss asking if that was going to affect his pay, and they said no. So
Well, at least he's still getting all his money.
Is he transporting the same stuff every time, back and forth? That radioactive waste.
Cargo is listed as variable.
Coco was.
So if it's supposed to be nuclear waste, I don't think they want people knowing. Because I'm pretty sure you just don't store nuclear waste in an open truck like that.
Did the trailer we saw have any hazardous material stickers or anything on it, Jonesy?
it did not.
That's sketchy.
Yeah, that's top scotch right there.
Something sketchy happening in the world of darkness I would never have guessed.
Who'd have
This
thunk
whole
it?
universe is sketchy. Um, that leads me to believe that there's definitely something going on up at that plant, Killian. I think we should investigate.
Yeah.
So-
Here, 1 second. I'm looking here. I'm gonna go ahead and open up a bank account under the Bank of Nova Scotia, under this man's information, since I got access to his account.
Killian, can you see if there's any other incidents, physical health incidents related to other sites built by this company in the area? Maybe not necessarily this part of Canada, but anywhere else,
Sure.
especially related to gas stations or other plants, if they have any further reach than the immediate vicinity.
Jonesy, you just want me to give you the same intelligence computer check for just health reports around this company and their construction sites? Any news articles?
So which company you're looking at? So
Um,
he works for a hauling company that's under contract with Grender Enterprises,
Grender, the
Grender is
people
what we
who
were
own the
looking
town.
to.
and then the gas station is owned by a completely different company.
Well, we got time. We can check both. I would say the Grender and the gas station if we can.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with Grender first.
Yes, so that's going to be a computers and research check.
Computers and research. I have intelligence and computer as my options.
Oh yes, yeah. So doing a research check with computers, so it's going to be intelligence and computers. I'm sorry, miss.
Oh, okay. No, just make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah, you can't you can't talent and talent.
I got 1 success.
What you find is that they are you find a very bland, basic website for them. And not a whole lot of details. They seem to be in a little bit of everything, mining, energy, power plants, plastic manufacturing, a little bit of this and that. What you find with the one is that you do find in their current area, you do see that they have are currently operating a mine to the north of where you're at.
It looks like they got a mine north of town. I wish I could tell you more, but it looks like the company's based off Quebec and half the shit's in French, and Google Translate isn't that good.
Do they have any class action lawsuits that have been settled out of court or anything like that recently?
I wasn't really able to find much, unfortunately. I was just able to get to the base site. I know there's a mine, and I know they're in a little bit of everything. And if the worm doesn't like pollution or people, then these guys would be making veins left and right,
Yeah, I was gonna
intentionally or
say.
unintentionally.
Yeah, they're doing a lot that has to do with hurting Gaia. That's what the guru's saying is, right? And I'll just sort of look at Riverdale and smirk.
I mean, it looks like we're just on an episode of Captain Planet at this point.
What about the gas station? Onico, was that, or Orsinco, something like that? Orsinico? Arsenio Hall?
Cynic call. Daddy, come
Well-
back.
Oil Co.
Do they have any reports related to people getting injured at their sites? Any gas stations that had to be shut down recently? Anything like that?
Oh, that's another one, Jonesy.
You find that the very slick corporate page for them detailing out how they're a premium company that cares about their employees and the environment, and there's cool little pictures of them cleaning up an oil spill off volunteer, like that. Nothing as far as any current legal action against them.
So this might be
But-
a localized event.
But given their slick presentation, they are a national chain, so the odds of no one getting hurt at one of their gas stations slim to none because there's just that many of them. Someone's going to get hurt at some point, just even if it's someone slipped and fell. But nothing that you're digging up. So
Yeah. Darren's
Oh, yeah.
more looking for patterns and for things. He's doing the detective thing.
Hey, Darren, you want to hear a sad fact?
What's that?
Half those animals in those oil cleanup videos die anyway because they ingested the oil and they can't clean that out with down.
Why would you tell me that, Riverdale?
Because life is sad and it's 2 a.m.
Life is sad.
Yes.
So I think we need to. We can't rule out the possibility that this is a corporate wide thing, but I think for our purposes, we need to look into the mine and possibly go down to that gas station and look and make sure there's nothing concrete stuck to it.
Yeah, definitely. Worst case scenario, we can borrow a car and head to Toronto.
I prefer the term commandeer
I mean, we both have guns. We can commandeer it.
or civil forfeiture.
Civil asset forfeiture.
So it is now about 2:30 in the morning. So what are you guys going to go? Is the pack going to go back to sleep, or is the pack going to go out and get into shenanigans?
Did the girls come back yet?
Yeah,
Yes.
I came back first, like a couple seconds first. That's important. And
Hey, Fia, you done slamming your fictional door to your spirit room?
well, I'll have you know that Sarah is more help than either of you. We need to find the Stargazers because that's where Akron is. He's looking for us.
Cool. What
So-
do you remember from your dream?
Well, apparently it wasn't a dream. Apparently it was sent to me by Owl.
Mhm.
Still trying to totally figure out who that is, but I believe everything Sarah tells me. So it was a vision sent to me by Owl, and we gotta find Akron.
Was it like an open field, a closed field, a forest, a mine?
Did Sarah give you GPS coordinates? Did she give you any workable information?
I'm sorry.
Breeze north?
Did you just assume my cat's gender?
No,
Oh,
we didn't do that at all.
Anyway,
I think I only referred to them by their proper name.
Cat.
anyway,
I don't even know what pronouns are. This is on you. You're projecting.
anyway, no. Sarah's a baby. Keep that in mind. I all he knows is that this Akron is with the Stargazers.
Yes, Fia, but what did you see? Where? I need details. We got Google Maps up.
Oh, there was snow.
God bless.
It sounded like a field or a forest
Yeah.
area. It was pretty open.
Yeah, it was on the edge. You could see some edge of a slanted slope. You did see some lights off to the distance, but they were hard to make out. And then you also saw some tree line, so it was obviously a clearing coming out of a tree line.
I'm going to share that information.
So Sarah told you to find a snow-covered field near the woods in Saskatchewan.
No,
Yes.
no. My vision told me that. Sarah told me that it was Akron for sure, because I didn't know for sure, and that Akron is with the Stargazers, which is more information than you have on the topic. So
Jonesy, I'm gonna peruse quickly over Google Maps with one success again. Do I have at least in a direction?
Outside.
So
I didn't roll at 0.
so
no.
So you can do Google Maps of the area. You can see the tiny little town you're in. You can see you can follow the highway and stuff up north. There is, it looks like the forest kind of thins out around what appears to be a large strip mine up to the north.
Well, Darren, via good news. We both
Oh?
get
Yeah.
to go to the same location. So the only clearing around here is by the strip mine. So that's two birds with one stone. So do we want to check it out now? Do you feel like this was an urgent message, or do you think this was like a vision, like a future vision?
No, I think it was an urgent message.
Damn it.
Probably.
I'm gonna put on my shoes.
Are
I
you
think
having?
now is probably a good time to go out and poke
Are,
Yeah.
are you are you having a moment? What is happening? Why did you
Everything-
just? Why did you
Going at
randomly
night,
just
I think.
shout?
Because I have to get up and walk in the snow of Canada at 2:35 in the morning.
I didn't tell you you had to walk now. Did that
You said it
coffee
was-
get done?
Yeah, we drank it all. You said it was urgent.
I mean, it's definitely not a future vision. It's more of a it's happening now sort of thing.
Oh.
But
That guy knows more about what's going on than
Yeah.
he ever let on. So
yeah, I
we
don't
should find him.
I don't know if he's in trouble. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm dressed now.
Well, it's not a coincidence that he's up here after those 5 Wendigo got killed in New York City.
No, I'm sure they're looking for us.
Well, gang, I'm dressed. How about you follow suit so we can all go back to bed if we find the person or the body?
Now we're going back to bed?
No,
No,
I
we're
want to
gonna
go
go-
back to bed after that. And the faster that gets done, the faster I get back to sleep.
Well, okay. We should probably shift then.
I'll get my backpack and stuff together and get my normal bonded clothes as well and get ready to go.
Did you say your normal what?
Bonded clothes.
The
I don't know
clothes.
if they change.
The clothes we have that don't rip apart when we change shape.
Bonded.
Our purple pants.
Or purple
ED.
pants.
Bonded with an ED. I understand.
James
Not our
bonded.
bondage clothes. That's a whole different stream. Need it
We're
back
not
up on
the, we don't wear those kind of collars.
So
paper. Speak for
you
yourself.
gather your stuff up, and you're heading out. Where are we? So, was some different discussions last session about where you're going to go? So, are we heading to the site, or are we heading to where are we heading to?
I think we're heading to the mine.
Yeah, I mean, if
Or
if
the
you think-
clearing that Killian
That's by
pointed
the
out
strip mine.
near the mine.
yeah,
Yeah, I am switching though. I'm just gonna change into like a dog form though, so the Lupin form. So it's
Yeah, it should be the easiest
not
for the night.
super obvious either.
Lupin. Lupus.
lupus.
That's me.
Wait the door. How are we gonna get the door?
We'll
I'll get
close
the door and then I'll
door
shift.
and then
No, no, just leave the door open. It's fine.
I'll be the team's designated thumbs for this evening.
You would.
He's got them. We all got thumbs.
So, with that, you shift, and you head off, and you make your way north, up towards the mine. It's quite a little bit of a jaunt with your takes you a good 30 minutes trudging through the snow in wolf form, to reach the mine. When you do, you reach the area. You can kind of see up above the whole area. The road kind of keeps wandering up, and it kind of does a switch back up and around this rather large ridge that has been turned into a strip mine. Around you, the trees and tree line kind of thins out, leaving an open area. How close are you planning on getting?
I don't know, Kennedy. Fia, does this look like the spot?
Yes. What? I feel like I need to roll something to answer that.
You can make a sense roll if you like.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
While she's doing that, I'm going to scan the area just to see if there's been any other traffic through here recently.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to see if we can like pick up any weird scents.
Of course.
what do you want my sensing roll to be? I think I've changed it.
DC should be the target number should be 6.
Um, yeah. Sorry, I have wits in there as the attribute. Is that what you want in there?
Yes.
Okay. I got 1. 1.
Sweet. You're quickly looking around and you see there has been some traffic. You can see some slush and stuff around the edge of the road. So there have been people driving in and out fairly regularly. You don't see anything like in the last couple hours. There are lights and stuff on the outside of the area. And the others that are making rolls, what did you get?
We haven't yet.
Oh, well. If you
Sure.
go ahead and make checks as well.
Okay.
Killian's not looking around. He's tired.
So since we're in beast form, would this be a perception investigation for me? And would that reduce the difficulty by 2?
What exactly are you trying to hunt for? You're looking for sense, you said, right?
No, Kennedy's looking for sense. I'm looking around to see if this area has been disturbed or passed through at any time recently.
Tracks.
Yeah. So go ahead and make yeah. And so you would get it is since you are in lupus form, it is a -2 to the DC.
Yeah, and I'm looking for scents, or not looking, but I'm trying to smell.
Okay.
I
So
got
that'd be-
4 successes. Chansey.
Sweet.
Would that be perception primal urge?
For you, yes.
Okay. And is my difficulty still reduced because I'm in lupus?
Yeah, it would be.
Okay. Two successes.
Sweet. So, Darren, as you're looking around, you kind of leave the road a little bit and kind of fall, hug to the tree line a little bit. You definitely get the impression there have been others around here, hunting through the woods. As you kind of make your way quite a bit, you can still see your pack, the rest of your pack, even in the dark. You kind of pick up some little signs of an altercation that went down. And you got 4 successes, right? Yeah, it looks like there was a brawl that went on. You do see some blood mixed in with the snow. It looks like someone was drug off back up the hill towards the plateau.
And that's in the direction of the mine?
Yes. Yeah. So the road goes up this little plateau area that was probably a rather large mound or hill that's been like basically flattened at the top, and it looks like it's been turned into a strip mine. So they'll be digging into the mountain directly, like they took off the top of the mountain hill, and actually turned that into a strip mine. You can see even from where you're standing, you can see the giant crane over the pit that goes down into would be going down. And there's a perimeter fence, and you see some perimeter lighting that has the whole area kind of lit up with this kind of sickly amber color. And Kennedy,
Yes.
you get the scent. You pick up the scent of blood coming from the direction that Darren went off to, and you head over that way a little bit to get a little bit better check on it. And as you get closer, you get the smell of several Guru, possibly.
Okay.
that you do not recognize. You also get the stench of lots of diesel and exhaust and other heavy machinery, machine oil, stuff like that coming from the whole area. It's drifting down from the top of the little plateau area.
Okay. Well, then we need to regroup.
And yeah, you can get the party back together to share details if you like.
Yeah, I'll let her. How many individuals do I feel like were involved in this altercation?
With 4 successes, you've got a pretty good understanding. It's probably about 6 or so.
Can I peek? Oh, that's this music. I'm very hyper aware of music when I'm streaming. I'm like, I'm not sharing. Okay, we're good.
Fia, can you do you remember who was attacking Echaron in your vision?
I don't think it was distinct, if I remember correctly.
You feel like there were six or so of them?
There were multiple, yeah. Can I peek into the Umbra?
You sure can try.
Oh god, last time this did not go well. It never goes well because I can never remember where I put it. What was that? Aw. How do I do that again? Where'd it go?
It's gonna be a
Gnosis roll.
difficulty is gonna be 9.
This music is like, okay, like Survivor elimination music or something. I don't even know. Load. Do. Okay. Oh wait, pool mod is 0. And then next difficulty is 9. Got it. God, this music is making me so nervous. I got 1 success, and it's green.
That's a crit.
Hell yeah. I mean, heck yeah.
We're a PG-13 channel. You can say hell.
I don't know what counts anymore. Sorry.
Yes, you can look across. On the other side.
Yep. Looking for footprints or anything that is gonna give me a heads up here.
Yeah, so within the Umbra, you can see the tree line, you can see the little plateau area and the road that goes up the plateau area leading to the strip mine. You can see the giant metal crane looking very skeletal-like, reaching over the pit with its long, thin crane apparatus looking more like claws. You see several of the buildings are reflected in the Umbra. That looks like they kind of make a little cluster of like outlying buildings. You do not see any indication of spirits or spirit activity right around where you're at right now.
Okay.
And you don't see any specific any current activity
Oh boy.
on the Umbra side.
Alright, well. I looked out and I didn't see anything, so
That's not a bad thing.
what you guys got?
Blood. There's blood trails. There's blood I could scent. Guru, lots of them. Not since I knew, but heading into the mine.
There was a fight in the clearing and somebody got dragged over there.
Guess we're going
Yeah.
into the mine. Does that
Oh, not the mine.
You have somewhere better to be.
Not the mine.
This is a uranium mine, just to remember again, just to recall.
Hmm?
This is a uranium mine, right?
They don't strip mine uranium, I don't think. It's probably just coal.
I don't know.
Oh.
Based on what was in the back of the truck, I'm suspecting it might be.
All right, team. Let's sneak in there, do some recon, and if we run into trouble, let's regroup out here. Okay? If we get in over our heads, it's okay to retreat.
As long as you remember that too.
And Killian, just so you know, you do have signal out here.
Oh, nice.
You can actually see from where you're standing. It looks like a makeshift booster antenna has been installed in the little camp area near the mine.
Nice. Easy peasy.
Riverdale, if we get you close enough, do you think you could hack in and see if you can learn any more information?
I only promise to try.
All right, team. I say we scout out the camp first, see what we're up against, and if we need to, we'll be able to advance into the mine from there.
Lego.
Stay close to me, Riverdale.
Oh, he's
Don't
close
have
to
to
you.
tell me twice.
Do we have any bombs? Should we shift into Krynos for him?
I think we stay in Lupus because it gives us the smallest profile for now.
Okay.
And if things get dangerous, we can swap.
That and if we were sighted, a random pack of wolves wandering in might be excusable, but well, yes.
All right, I'll lead the way.
Okay,
As you're going, please make me a perception and primal urge roll.
Everyone, or
Yes.
Difficulty 6.
Difficulty 9.
Did you say deception or perception?
Perception.
like sweat.
No.
That's perspiration.
oh baby, that would be 3 successes.
Oh, okay. Do I even have to roll now? Kennedy knows what's going on.
I managed to get 1 success too.
I got -1 success, y'all.
Okay, now I feel left out.
You owe Jonesy a success.
Yo and Jonesy a soda.
It's fine. It's fine.
And I roll a big, fat. Ooh, I got a 1.
No, you didn't roll a 1. You got a 1 success.
I got a 1 success.
So, with that, you manage to start heading up, and as you go forward, you feel like you've pushed through like a barrier of resistance.
Ugh.
And as you do, you get a little better shot of the mine area, and you can see definitely that there are. You hear the sounds of activity going on, even at 2:30 in the morning.
They're very dedicated to their work.
The side eye you.
That's
Did anyone else feel that?
I felt it.
And
Yeah.
Kennedy,
Yes.
you get the impression that you're being watched.
Feel like we're being watched?
Stay low and move fast. Let's get closer to the camp.
Trot.
So as you start approaching the camp, you can trot up through the snow, and the camp itself has several buildings outlying the main plateau, and down which the road goes up this little plateau, and then your best guess from the angle you're at is that it goes actually down into the strip mine area and kind of probably does a switchback on it to make it down into the bottom. As you approach, most of these buildings look like they're either made out of cinder block, which are a couple of them, and the rest of them actually look like those construction yard trailers that get brought in and dropped there for months and months at a time. And you do see what appears to be a satellite dish, and also currently there's a parked 18-wheeler on the perimeter with the Grender Enterprises logo on it. There is a perimeter fence that goes around the entire mine itself, but not the little encampment area outside of it.
Is this truck here, or is it just flavor truck?
It is the
There was a truck.
Yeah, there is a truck there.
Ooh.
So,
All right.
so
Uh,
I'm going to need a stealth check from everyone.
No.
Difficulty is going to be 6.
No.
I am a sneaky boy.
Ooh, I got 4 successes.
Sneaky boy. Sneak.
2
Where's
successes.
my stealth? It's in alphabetical order.
It's labeled as sneaking.
It's either labeled as sneaking or stealth under your dice pool.
I'm a slippery
Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
snake.
And if you don't see it, you can just roll a dex and stealth check.
I got 1 success.
Holy moly! I'm a ninja. That's 7 successes.
Whoa!
That's a lot of successes. Congratulations on that. While you're going up along the edge, Kennedy, you have no doubts in your mind that you are being watched. Someone is watching you. And Fia, as you're going along, you keep feeling like you're bumping into something as you're walking, and as you look down, you realize, because you have the bond with them, that Surah is actually basically walking under you, and looks rather scared.
Stay behind me, buddy. I'm gonna think to him. And after this is over, I promise we're going on a fishing trip. Then I die. I just realized how sad that's gonna be.
I'm quite positive we're all being watched.
Like a bad watched or like admired?
Sarah, do you see anything over there? Can he hear me across the barrier?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't feel good about it. Let me leave it at that.
Oh, we're being stalked.
Sarah's here, but I imagine you don't mean by him.
Don't
We need
think
a.
I would be unsettled by his presence.
So as you're going along, Sarah's like, yeah. So bad. So many.
So many Banes?
Yes. Swarms.
Swarms. I'm gonna repeat that word out loud.
Swarms? Are they just in the Umbra?
I mean, do you see them out here?
I don't see anything.
Sounds like we're blowing up the mine.
I'm gonna go with the Umbra.
We need to follow the trail of blood, because if they took Akalon, we need to find him.
Yeah, we need to find them before we blow this place up. If we decide to blow this place up,
Yeah.
let's get Killian over to one of their computers and see if he can do his glass walker thing.
You mean use a computer, Darren? Okay, I'm sorry. It's not the time. It's not the time.
Chit chat, click clack.
I mean, magically use the computer via.
Ooh. My brain
Probably one of the concrete buildings, not the prefab.
What's that satellite dish hooked up into? Does it have any
Network.
cables running to other buildings?
Why it does. So you guys gonna head over that direction?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you get closer, you can actually get a little bit better layout of idea of the layout.
Oh god. I'm so close to
I
everything.
know, right?
So as you get closer, there's a total of 6 buildings and a satellite dish. There's on the little flat area of the plateau overlooking the giant ridge that slopes down to the center of it. There is 4 of them kind of clustered, 5 of them kind of clustered together, and then one a little bit off to the east. One off to the east is a square, squat building that's made out of cinder blocks. You see no windows on it at all, and two heavy-duty looking fire doors, which are currently chained shut. Parked and next to it, parked is the 18-wheeler. There are the other four buildings. The one farthest south is the biggest of them, and it looks like a kind of one of those prefab kind of pull it in and drop it wooden structures. In this case, it is rather large, and based on the layout and the light from inside kind of showing through the windows that do not have curtains, it looks like there's several tables inside. So it looks like it's probably to serve as a mess hall or whatever for the current camp. There are other two cinder block buildings that kind of long rectangular forms in the center, which very much look like they have the little tiny slit windows and kind of a fire exit door in and out of them. And then there's to the farthest north of the four is a large construction site looking white aluminum siding trailer. They usually used as like a mobile office, and the type that you'd see at like a junkyard or, like I said, a construction site. Behind those is a small, tiny, squat prefab wooden building that looks like it's probably meant for storage, and a small waist-high concrete windbreak. The cables from the satellite dish are running over towards the mobile office.
I think we should head over to the mobile office.
To the mobile office.
As you get closer to that area, you do see that around the entire perimeter, like I said, of the strip mine area, which is a rather large, giant, gaping wound in the side of this mountain plateau, is three two-story tall watch posts with kind of lights. The lights right now are all pointing down into the strip mine area itself. Inside there, you see it's all flat. There's a giant crane that's hanging out suspended over it from the northern side of the pit. In the center of it, probably close to 15 feet tall, is a giant black stone.
That's ominous.
Do you all remember the story that Bill told us about the Bane?
I just hope it's just a story.
I'll bet you your hat that it is not.
I will take your bet and leave.
And as you're sneaking around, looking over down the edge, you see some people working around down there in the pit area. You see what looks like a couple street thugs, for lack of a better term. A couple of them wearing black leather jackets and jeans and combat boots, and then what looks like a woman wearing a long black duster / long coat kind of thing. It's kind of hard to tell from the distance you're at. Seems to be investigating it. And then you also see what appears to be armed guards that are kind of doing patrols around the edge of the pit. They are wearing kind of a gray uniform, carrying M16s.
Oh no.
The uniform I'm familiar with?
No.
Guys, I don't want to be that guy right
These
now.
these look like private security or corporate security.
I am very allergic to bullets. Deathly allergic. So,
Well,
how
we
about
gotta
we
get
just go
Acheron
back to
out of there.
Toronto?
We've got to get Acheron out of there, and this might be the key to getting rid of this Bane so we can keep our promise that Thea made.
But do the wolf spirits know where we live?
Probably,
Yeah.
they're spirits.
Damn it.
They're spirits, they can follow you. But, alright, let's get inside one of those buildings and find out what we can before we go and try to figure out what to do about all that.
Yeah, stay close. Oh, Kennedy's disembodied voice. She's so sneaky.
She's
I'm
a
super
dancer
sneaky and I'm
amateur.
still quite certain that we're being watched. So take that how you have.
So are you going to attempt to break into the
The mobile office center.
Yeah.
Does it have a security system sticker on it?
It does.
Son of a bitch. I was gonna use my favorite key.
You still can. I mean, if you'd like.
I mean, I'm not gonna throw a break through the window if it's got a security system.
Your Game Boy in it.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move over to the side where the cables are dripping from the building. And I am gonna go ahead and try to gnaw off the rubber.
okay.
Do you want me to roll for that?
No, you don't need to roll the gnaw off.
Okay, and then I will turn into my human form and plug in my GBA through the cables.
Do you have to make a roll for that gift that you want to use?
Yes, I should. That's the Apecraft.
Is that the one that lets you connect any device to any device?
Um, Start
you've got-
driving, fast talk, blur of the milky eye for when I panic. Let's see. I don't see my gift on here.
Gifts should be on the fourth tab. Fifth tab should be labeled gifts and rights, and then you'd have to click on the little claw marks next to it. The one you're looking for is plug and play.
According to the guide, you don't have to make a roll. You just have to spend a willpower point.
You know what? I'm willing.
So,
Spend
so I'm
one.
actually gonna not make you spend that willpower point because as you attempt to do it, you quickly realize there's currently no power connecting to it, so there's nothing for you to connect to.
Ew, that's stupid. Well, the network's dead. They're not running power into the building right now, and I think turning it on would give us away.
So you're talking about connecting it to the satellite dish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the satellite dish is currently not having a power to it. Given the office itself has the little mobile office has one of the little tiny little front lights above the door, so you can see the door when you're walking to it. That is on, so there's actually power to the building. It just looks like the satellite's not currently active.
It's a fake
Huh?
door or a fake camera. Is that a thing here?
Well, they probably don't have the satellite connected because it drains power, and if they're not actively using it.
Oh, sorry, I was trying to be snarky to Killian.
I am trying my best. Now let me. Actually. Hey Darren, you got a good eye, right?
Yeah.
This is one of those trailer offices. I know they're built pretty quickly. I bet if you get under it, there should be a panel for you to kick up and we can get in there.
I can slide in there and see what I can do.
Hey, you're stronger than me.
Yeah, I guess I'll shift back to Hamid and boogie underneath the trailer if I can, Jonesy.
Okay.
I'll crawl around under there and see if there's a panel I can open up.
There is a panel. It also has a lock on it.
I will try to pick the lock with my larceny skill.
You
By
ain't
all
no
means.
bitch. Get that
Go
lock.
for it. Dexterity and larceny. This lock looks more like it's in place for best practices and not actually for security, because they don't expect anyone to come all the way out here. So it actually is going to be difficulty 6.
Awesome, here we go. 1 success.
And that's all you need. You have picked the lock.
I'm down there picking on the lock, and I'm like, I'm glad Fia can't see me doing this.
Oh, I can see you. Sarah's watching.
And with that, you managed to pop the security lock off of the access panel and are able to open it.
Darren, I heard a crime. Did you do it?
There's no air in here.
Said Darren.
Oh.
Yeah, I got the panel open. If you guys want to sneak under here and come with me, or let me go look first. I'll make sure the coast is clear,
Okay.
and I will enter the office.
You managed to go inside. The office is a tiny little, like I said, trailer. Inside it, you see a microwave and a a pot of coffee, a couple little work tables, desks. When there looks like there's also a restroom and stuff out there. Other than that, not a whole lot in here. You can see several filing cabinets. A bunch of people were kind of half shoved in, some of them sticking out here and there. You see some clipboards and some other stuff. And there are two old school computers with the big fat monitors still.
I'll poke my head down under the panel and be like, "Coast is clear. Come on in, guys."
Guys, let's go.
And when they start making their way in, I'm going to go over to the filing cabinets and just file through and see if I can find anything interesting or relevant to our lives.
I'm going to stay outside so that I can keep an eye out to see if anyone is coming over to investigate.
Maybe we should stay outside in the Umbra.
Maybe.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
Because all the stuff that's watching us.
Is in the Umbra?
All the
If there's
murders
things
the
swarming in
Umbra.
the Umbra, maybe staying on this side is the better move at the moment.
But don't we want to get the drop on them or something?
I
don't
guarantee
think
you'll
it's
be
gonna
the one
work.
dropped.
Okay. Take your word
Oh.
for it.
Go ahead and worm my way into the office space.
Yeah, so you're able to get inside. And Kennedy and Fia, what are you planning on doing? You said you're going to hang outside?
Kennedy was gonna stay outside and just keep an eye open, keep a watch to see if anyone is approaching this office. Be an early warning system.
Yeah, you do know right now that from what you've been watching so far, there are the armed security guards who are doing a patrol around the edge of the perimeter of the mine itself, the actual open
Okay.
strip mine area, which means they will come by your area relatively soon.
Okay.
So
Kennedy, I think we should go inside. You can watch from the window or something, or if you're gonna stay out here, we need to get like under.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could we go, since we're in lupus form, could we just go under the?
Like under the trailer.
18 wheels, freedom.
yeah, totally.
All right. Then
Alright.
yeah.
Well, I'm going with you. You're not going out here by yourself. So
All right. And then we'll just tell them, we'll yip if someone's approaching.
Okay.
I'm also
So with that, the other two have gone inside. What are you going to do on the inside?
I
I know Darren said he's looking through the filing cabinets.
I'm gonna go ahead and crawl over to the desk. And the PC's on the floor, right?
Yes,
Cool. I'm
one
gonna
of those-
take
big fat old style ones.
the monitor and the keyboard and the mouse and put it on the floor with me, so I'm not in line of sight of the windows. And then I'll start digging through it.
Yes, and the trailer itself does have power turned on. You can see that you can actually see where the auxiliaries, like the old school fuse box switch click, like the big metal clank switch, is off to the one side of the building to actually turn on the actual satellite hookup and relay and everything. I'm guessing it probably does a pretty heavy drain on the local generators and stuff, which is why they don't keep it on all the time. So with you, so you're just gonna use the keyboard itself, or are you trying to use your your gift.
I think I'll just use the keyboard myself since I have direct access to it.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a intelligence computer roll. Difficulty 7.
Difficulty 7. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Intelligence. 7. Let's see what I get. It's taking its time. I got 4 successes.
Sweet.
Aaron, this loser made his password.
Oh, good.
Always password. And I will go ahead and dig around to see what they're digging up here.
Okay. So yeah, with that, you see, you get in the files, you're going through, and you see the mine itself produces yellow cake, traditionally, which is used in the manufacture of, it's the powdered form of uranium.
Oh,
You see the numbers have gone drastically down the last 6 months.
Does it seem like it's unsustainably dropping? Like it's going to cut into the profit so much that they're not going to be able to keep the mine open?
from what I see, the vein is running dry.
You also see that Grender Enterprises has recently been taken over by Draco Holding Company. And 6 months ago, several personnel were laid off, and the site manager vanished. And according to the emails, chains, and stuff, you see that the home office has been trying to search for him and has not found him yet.
Well, we got an MIA and we got a bunch of layoffs, Darren. So it is a little sketchy at the
Just
very
the front.
least.
And as you're digging through, you find in a hidden directory a folder labeled Azera.
Oh no.
What?
Before I do anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and take a USB stick out of my backpack. And what's in the folder, Jonesy?
As you access the folder, it looks like personal accounts
Oh,
of someone named Azera. And as you're digging through it, she's talking about how Father Hydro will show her the way. He's been guiding her in her dreams. Her and her rest of her spiral pack will find the 5 talons. They will awaken him.
that is not good. But at least it can go on this USB stick. I'm gonna download it all.
So he's been clacking away for quite a while. He's been going for probably 20 minutes or so, digging through folders and subroutines and stuff like that. And as you're going through, you're finding a bunch of useless, just we're running low on paper plates. Order more. Just kind of random stuff. But this is some of the
Amy's
highlights of
birthday today. Crazy.
mandatory work group of activities and building activities. As you're digging through, that's kind of some of the highlights of what you find that's considered not as per my last email, Bob is a jerk and needs to stop with that. Trying to come in late, or whatever.
I'm trying to use my free psychotherapy, but it says it's not covered by my insurance.
So, outside, underneath the trailer, one patrol's kind of meandered close and kind of passed by, and doesn't seem to have paid any attention to you. And they keep walking around, and they continue to patrol. You do hear some other people kind of moving about here and there. You see one of the other buildings behind you opens up, and a group of people kind of walk out from it, and then basically make their way down towards the edge and start walking around the lip to get to the road, and going to follow the road down to the pit. So there are people moving around relatively close to where you're at. but none of them have moved directly towards the building you're under. Did you want to continue trying to dig, Killian?
I'm greedy. Hey, Darren.
Yeah.
My mind's telling me no, but my body is telling me yes. You want me to keep digging, or do you want to go dig at the pit?
See if you can find out any more information about that Father Hydra guy.
Okay. I think I'll be okay in here if you want to go and do something out there with them.
All right, I'll go get the girls, and we'll see if we can poke around a little bit more. If you get into trouble, I don't know, yell.
You will hear screaming.
I'll sneak out of the trailer and go regroup with Fia and Kennedy.
I'll
Okay.
open my pack of granola bars and just start eating and typing.
So go ahead and make me another intelligence computer check.
But does he know secrets of the lamp? Got crumbs on my keyboard. I got one. One success.
Okay. So meanwhile, you have popped your head down, dropped down below the little trailer, and are looking, and you have your pack mix. What are you going to attempt to do?
Julian says he wants to keep doing some research in there. He found out something about something called Father Hydra. Any of you guys know what that is?
I don't think so. Do we?
You're welcome to make me a rituals lore. Cult or rituals. Check with wits.
I didn't hunt any of those kind of serial killers. All my people were just crimes of passion, folks.
I'll try.
I'll
What's
tr-
That was
What was that? I'm sorry. I
a
don't.
big mallet.
I'll try.
What's the difficulty, Jonesy?
Difficulty is going to be 7.
Was it just
Yeah, that's not gonna go great.
rituals and a cult, or just a cult?
You can either use rituals or occult, and it's going to be a wits.
I astonishingly ended up with 2 successes on 3 dice.
I'm impressed.
I am too.
I ended up with 3 successes on I don't know how many dice.
5.
5.
Cinco de Mayo.
Father Hydra is also, depending on the group, is a term that some Black Spiral dancers use to refer to the worm. Father Hydra could also be a totem.
Well, depending on who's doing the talking, Father Hydra could be a powerful totem, or it could be the worm itself. Either way, it's not good.
Oh, and let me clarify: a worm totem.
Well, yes.
So either way, yeah, not good.
Well, that leads me to believe that this mine is definitely a front for either Guru worshiping the worm or some other agents of the worm around. So we have to keep a low profile, and we have to find Acheron.
Wait, that's what makes you think that, not all of gestures.
Look, okay, I have some friends who do corporate crime, and this doesn't surprise me for a corporation. But they also have a manager, a foreman who went missing, and they laid off a bunch of people recently. And this chick named Asura took over.
That sounds like a very fishy name, to be honest.
Oh, and the mine is running out of uranium, so
Oh, neat.
they're definitely doing something down there in the ground, and we have to go find Acheron and get him out of there.
Fia just kind of points her, or not Fia, Kennedy just kind of points her nose towards the mine where there's an obelisk.
It's not so much obelisk as it's more oval shaped.
All right, well, the big black rock.
No, it's just yeah. It looks more like an egg.
Yeah, that's better.
Ooh, I don't
Gonna
trust that.
hatch.
That's some Stanley Kubrick shit.
What are we doing with it?
Well,
I don't know nothing about birthing no eggs.
Don't look at us. I will punch you. Darren.
I don't think we exactly want it to hatch.
All right. So, I don't think we should worry about that. I think we should get Acheron and then ask him what to do about that, since he's an elder and all this crazy crap.
So we have
Right.
elders, we have an egg, we have someone with a weird name.
But isn't Akalon in the mine from what we can tell?
Yeah, but
That's
how,
where the drag marks went.
but how are we
Which
supposed
is on
to
the
get
other
him?
side of all of the men with guns and the woman in the coat.
Oh, I bet the woman in the coat's Azra.
But how are we supposed to get him? I don't feel very confident in our abilities to get him. I feel like we're just a bunch of kids, guys.
I still think we're being watched. I think it's just amazing we haven't been.
Maybe they're on our side, whoever's watching us.
Maybe it's Jesus.
That's not the impression that I got from the.
What do you
Something
know,
crawling
Darren?
feeling.
So for the three of you outside, will you please go and make me a perception check, wits and perception.
Wits and perception.
Wits and primal urge. Sorry.
Okay, because I can't make it roll those together. Those are.
That don't work.
What's the difficulty?
The difficulty is going to be 7.
This will go great.
What did you
I
change?
got 0 successes.
Oh no.
What did you change it to? Wits and what?
Primal
Primal.
urge.
Primal. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
You did better than I did. I ended up with -1 success.
Difficulty 7.
Yes.
I got this. I was messing with the wrong one. I got 1 success.
So, you guys are out discussing. That part of the pack is outside discussing. Killian, you're digging, and you crack into another file under that Azera area you're looking at.
Mhm.
It's an email chain between Azera and someone referring to themselves as Bloodfang.
Edgy.
About taking out the pups when they get to Manhattan and making sure they die
Oh no.
Oh no.
before they start their right.
Well, at least Darren's promise is taken care of. Well, gonna save this chain as a PDF. Give it to
Yeah, Killian, get that. That's circumstantial evidence. We can use that in court.
Except Darren, you're not there. You don't know he found it yet.
We're killing Kennedy. She's dead.
So outside, you guys are watching everything going on, and are you watching what's currently going on in the pit?
Trying to, yeah.
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 So, you see that they're kind of all hanging. The three of them, the shady-looking folks, are hanging out there at the bottom of it. You see a couple of people that you saw earlier get out of the main building and walk their way down. Make it to their group. They're hanging out. They're talking. You obviously can't hear what they're saying from this distance, as they're standing there. Oh, they seem to be a kind of a heated debate going on between a couple of them. The ones in the grayish uniform that walked down, and then the girl in the black long coat. Within a matter of moments, she, in a blur of speed, she moves across from where she's standing and covers probably 15, 20 yards in a blink of an eye, and rips out that person's throat, and this woman looks like she's maybe 5 foot tall from where you're standing. And the other two kind of step back in shock. And then she's just reaches in the person's chest and rips out the heart and starts walking around the obelisk. and the other two kind of back off and freak out and shift. And as they shift right before your eyes, they grow and twist and crack and pop and snap as they grow in height and quickly become 8-9 feet tall. They have black mangy fur and glowing green eyes and bat-like ears, and are kind of drooling. And the one of them kind of has a squat snout. It's kind of deformed, and you see that they have battle scars on them, like they've recently been in combat. Like they have fresh battle scars on them. And as they kind of shift and go to move forward, the two gentlemen in black leather biker jackets move forward and stare them down.
This seems strange.
As everything's going on, you're kind of like, holy shit. Fia, amongst all that chaos, you get the faintest scent of someone you know.
Shit. What? Wait, what?
And as you kind of focus and trying to, it was just for the briefest second, trying to focus on where it's coming from, and you realize you're picking up the faint smell of Aklon, and he's coming from behind you. The side, like off in that direction. It's not coming from down in the pit. It's coming out from behind you.
I'm gonna turn my head. It feels natural to turn to my right, but I'm gonna turn my... Holding my little wolf breath, I'm gonna...
Kennedy, make me an occult and intelligence occult roll.
That's not gonna go great.
You can use rituals actually also if you like.
That's better.
You can do it.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty is going to be 6.
Okay. That's not going great. That's no successes. That's actually -1 successes.
Would you like to spend a willpower point and re-roll?
I'm running awfully low, but sure. I'll
No. So I was just asking you, but don't take that you have to. I was just throwing it out there as an option that you have.
It's a ghost. It's just.
I feel like I probably need to, because I feel like knowing what's going on down there is probably important. All right, here goes nothing. Oh my god!
Oh
are you
my
kidding?
god!
That's worse. It's still -1 success. These even with the willpower. I'm not meant to know.
Okay. Okay.
Whoopsie doodles.
Yeah. So Darren, you're standing there. Kenny's trying to figure out what's going on in the pit. Fia's kind of just spun on her heels and is looking away, like she's trying to focus on something. What are you doing?
I'm gonna look to see where Fia's looking.
Fia's looking,
Back.
has spun and basically facing back away from you. You are kind of hanging out right here near the edge of the trailer, looking down on the pit, and Fia's kind of like looking back to the south. So the pit's to the north of you. You kind of staying in the shadow of the trailer, so that the guard post can't see you as you're looking over to the pit. And Fia's kind of spun on the hills. It's looking behind.
Yep.
Yeah, I will try to see what Fia is looking at.
Don't follow me, Darren. Just kidding. I'm too invested, probably.
So, while you're doing that, there's still activity going on downstairs in the pit.
And I still know nothing.
If nothing is abundantly apparent when I look in the direction Fia is
Yeah.
going, I will go back to look into the pit and see if I feel like I need to intervene.
Yeah, it looks like the one girl in the long black coat is basically just did a lap around the obelisk, the black rock, and has just basically done a loop around it. And now you can't. They're on the backside of it, so now you can't see where they're at.
Does it seem like the guru who shifted are opposed to this woman?
No, more like. So actually, go ahead and make me a. What's gonna be a good roll for you? I'm gonna say wits and either wits and primal urge or wits and etiquette roll. I'll let you use either of those to kind of get a sense of what those guru are up to. I will say the difficulty is going to be 7 though, because your best guess from where you're standing is that they're black spiral dancers and not normal guru.
I got 0 successes.
Yeah, you can't get a real good read off what's going on down there. You do know something odd's going on because normally the two normal-looking humans would have been turned to shreds by black spiral dancers by now.
Yeah. Well, and she killed that guy, so I'm gonna look back to the other two, and I'm gonna say I think we need to go down there and see what's going on, and I'm gonna go down in the pit.
What?
I am going to grab him with my mouth, I guess, and stop him from going down there by himself. Not by yourself, you're bloody well not.
You guys are free to come with me. But whatever they're up to, it's happening now. And if I know anything about the worm, it's probably not good.
If you just walk down there, you're going to be killed.
As
Sneak down there.
as you're having this debate, Fia, what are you doing?
Using a perception check or something. I'm smelling real hard. I'm thinking at this point I assume other things have telepathic abilities just because I've been speaking to Sura, and I'm just gonna think, Aglon, hello,
So,
hello.
So you're trying to broadcast your thoughts and see if it works. And as you're looking around, you're trying to get up, and you also said you're sniffing. So go ahead and make me a perception check. And for this one, for this perception check, I want you to use perception on primal urge.
Okay. And what would you like the difficulty to be?
I'm going to say the difficulty is going to be 5.
Oh, that's a nice number. I don't. That scares me more than it should. 1 success.
On instinct, you mix morph and your nose shifts. And you pick up Aklon's scent. You're positive it's coming from behind you, and you're positive it's coming from the storeroom.
Well, I'm going to the storeroom. I'm not paying any attention. I'm like on straight primal instinct mode.
I need you to make me a dex and stealth roll.
Okay.
Because even on primal urge, you still know that you're in hostile territory.
Yeah. Difficulty is
5.
okay.
So
2
as you two are
successes.
debating that, Fia's kind of slowed off on you. Didn't realize you guys haven't realized it. Several moments later, you see the woman in the long coat come around the edge of the thing, and she seems to be having a heated debate with one of the spirals, and seems rather, based on their body language, rather dejected, and breaks out and like reaches in her pocket, rips out a phone, and starts trying to make a call to someone.
Ooh.
It looks like whatever she was trying to do, it didn't work out the way she wanted it to. I'm telling you, if we just walk down there, we're going. Fia, back me up. Where's Fia?
Oh, son of a bitch! We need to find her before we do anything.
And can't we at least like make a distraction before we go down there, like set the truck to blow up or something?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Someone may have been inspired by her dream about a car bomb.
What was it, a dream? Or was it you in a previous life causing troubles?
dream/memory.
Causing troubles.
Nothing's
She get
ever a dream anymore.
Jonesy gets a hero point for that pun.
Did what? Keep that in mind. Write that down somewhere. Someone log it. Jonesy gets a hero point. Logged.
So, so with that, you quickly spit around, looking around to see Killian pop his head out from the hatch as Killian has dug up all the information that Killian can find inside the computer, and you look down to see two of your three pack mates. And I'm going to need perception checks from the other two to see if you can figure out where she ran off to.
Where'd she go?
Away from all of you. I've had enough. I saw an opening and took it.
Away.
I am clearly distraught because I'm finding nothing.
Sorry.
I'm gonna murder you.
It's my fault. It's okay.
What's the difficulty, Jonesy?
Difficulty 6.
And it's perception alertness.
Yes.
4 successes.
Sweet. You see Fia in a lupus form scurrying between the office building at your the mobile office and one of the larger cinder block buildings that you're pretty sure are where the people, the dormitories that where the crew probably crashes, and is sneaking over towards the storage shed.
I'll point Kennedy that way, and we'll head over to intercept Fia so she doesn't get in trouble.
Intercept. I'll deal with that later.
Or be back up. Or...
Exactly.
Whatever she needs.
Jonesy, am I out of the office right now, or am I finished?
You finished? Yeah. You can peek down. You peek through the hatch. You can see your pack members. Yeah. So
Do I see any keys to any trucks in here?
you do not.
Son of a bitch.
Sod ahead.
I'll go ahead and plop down and go see what they're up to.
Go to sleep.
It looks actually. I will say, because you're looking on the office as well, you do find the current manifest shipping log,
Mhm.
and it looks like the truck outside is waiting for replacement parts. Apparently, the hitch has been bent.
Oh, is it the same truck?
Yes, it's the same truck.
Oh, lovely. Hmm. On a level of 1 to 10, is there an alarm on this truck?
Is there an alarm on the truck?
Wait,
Yeah,
it's a hitch truck, right?
it's an 18-wheeler. Yes.
And we're on the edge of a strip mine, right?
Pretty close to, yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to Darren. Hey, Darren.
Jesus. Where did you come from?
I came from the office. Oh, hi, Kennedy.
Hi, Darren.
So I think that's the same truck that you guys were playing in before. And the hitch is busted. So I bet it'd be pretty easy to lift the hitch and then just shove it down the pit. If you just shipped it to Krynos and just push it after you get the hitch off.
That's probably a good idea.
So,
That'd be a good distraction.
So as you make your way over to the storage room to meet up with Fia, Fia, you made it to the storage room. The storage room is a makeshift wooden building, one of those standard ones that you get from any home goods store. there's a heavy metal chain with a padlock on it outside.
Heavy metal! My brand. I'm ready. How do I get this off?
You need
Well,
a
what form are you in?
I'm in lupus. Not like that, I would assume.
not like you're a coyote stuck in a trap.
Well, I'm gonna let out a and I'm going to try and morph my hand, like one of my paws, into a is it Krynos? Is that the big one? Yeah, into like a Krynos claw to like rip it off.
Okay. So go ahead and make me the roll for that.
I hear dice.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Do I have a special one for that?
You should be under the merits that you have because you have the metamorph merit.
Yeah. Merits. Gift fetishes. No. Where is that
Gift.
at? Huh?
Or no, Aaron.
This should be on the advantages tab.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's a normal roll, but I think there's a adjustment to the difficulty.
Is merit clickable? Oh,
No.
it's dexterity plus primal urge roll a difficulty 6 rather than a difficulty 9.
Okay, cool.
Easy.
Did you just roll your eyes at the camera?
I got 4 successes. It was easy.
So yeah, so with ease, you quickly reach your paw as you watched Fia lift her paw up, and as the paw's reaching for the chain, it shifts into a Krynos claw, grabs hold of the chain, takes a point of aggravated damage, and quickly lets go of the chain as it burns and sizzles away the flesh in your arm.
Ow! Wait.
Ouch.
I was like, I take a point of aggravated. Wait, no, that's bad.
It's very bad. Yes.
My whole. Where do I even mark such a thing? This is my first time.
So on your combat tab,
Uh,
there should be near the bottom of it. There's a health marker,
mm,
and you just want to go to the first level and actually click it until it has a red X in it.
First level being bruised, not extra bruised. Extra bruised is something you have to have a special merit or gift for.
Yes. Thank you
So-
for pointing that out.
So I'm extra. So I see the word aggravated, and what? No, that's a soak click.
So on the to the left of that is the health marker.
Yeah.
So go to the one that says bruised and click on the little circle until it turns into a red X.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Well, that. All right.
And its reason it's a red X is because it's aggravated, and aggravated does not heal with your regeneration quickly like the other stuff does. And this is silver, so you don't get to soak it. There's a silver chain padlocking this door.
That's fine. Did I get it off? I thought I heard that.
No.
Oh no, I didn't.
No,
Oh,
you
okay.
took a level of ag and yelped.
Oh, I was just so excited by the 4 successes.
Kennedy will run over to her.
Ow.
What happened?
And you smell burnt flesh and fur.
What happened?
It's fine. I'm gonna shift it back into lupus form. I'm assuming I'm not standing on it though, just like holding it up in the
Yeah,
air.
so
And he's in there.
Right.
You're still not answering the bloody question. What happened to your hand? Paul, whatever.
Well, I'm assuming that that's a silver lock, and I forgot that apparently with all of the powers I've received in the past, I don't know, like 6 months of my life, I'm also allergic to silver. Great.
Julian, let me borrow your hat.
No.
I was gonna say, is there like a piece of like rebar or anything around?
Oh, wait. My hat. Yeah, you can have my hat.
I'm gonna use this hat as an oven mitt and see if I can rip it off.
okay.
Hey, can I look and see if I can like find like a piece of like rebar or steel or anywhere?
Wait, it's silver. Just grab a rock. Silver ain't shit.
So Um, so you're looking around, Candy. Darren's grabbing, going to be grabbing it. So how are you planning on doing that, Darren? Because you're in. Last I heard, you were in Lupus.
I will shift into Krynos form and take Killian's hat and wrap it around my big old claw.
No, if you give the thing
Cat?
to me, I can do it.
Is there a lock on it? Is there?
It's a
Yeah,
I
pad.
feel like
it's
I could
got a-
probably.
It's got a padlock on it.
Is the padlock silver?
It does seem to be dipped in silver. Yep.
Son of a gun.
It's almost like the person who put this there knows exactly how to hurt Guru.
Yeah.
Rude.
Who the fuck?
Well, shoot, I don't think I can pick the lock with my hands covered in mitts.
I got one. Hey,
You do know that in your breed form, silver will not harm you,
Okay,
but you won't have any enhanced strength or anything like that.
I will go to Hamid form and I will pick the lock.
So to be clear, you were in Lupus and you're shifting to Hamid. You're not shifting to Krynos.
Correct. I'm shifting to Hamid.
yeah, Darren in the lock. Show me the fan art.
Are we shipping Darren in the lock?
Yeah, the lock's on Darren's chastity belt.
Oh no.
I was married.
So
And you got divorced, so it got put back on, right?
so go and make your well, it's breed form. You don't have to make a roll to shift to breed form. So you shift to breed form. Go ahead and make me a larceny check. It's going to be Dex larceny.
Yeah, Riverdale. Just like every good Christian girl, I had my chastity belt put back on after I was separated.
Catholic guilt, am I right?
What's the difficulty on that lockpick check?
Difficulty is going to be 7.
Oh, I'm going to spend a willpower because I think this is important. Is that how that works? Am I allowed to spend it
Yes.
after I fail?
You can either spend it for an automatic success or you can spend it to get a reroll.
I will spend it to get a reroll. I've got 1 willpower left after that, so this better work. 1 success.
Sweet. So with that, Darren has shifted, has popped out a couple of lockpicks, and as quickly gets to work in the lock, and quickly starts twisting and fiddling with the lock, and spending several moments there. The entire time, Fia and Kennedy, you start feeling more and more anxious, as if something is definitely focused in on you and is watching you. As you pop the lock, and you quickly pull it out and pull off the chains, to go to swing open the doors. And as you grab for the handle of the door handles, which aren't silver, and start pulling them open, that's where we're gonna go to our break.
Break
Yeah, that makes sense.
Great.
Always leave them wanting more.
All right. I'm gonna put us on break, and this will be fine. We can cut my voice out later. So
Gator.
we'll be right back as soon as I figure out how to hit the break button. I'm just kidding. Okay, bye.
welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back indeed.
We have returned to our misdeeds.
We're all gonna die.
Yes, we are. That's okay. We're ready. We've had a fruitful evening. Meow. Sorry. My,
Talking to your cat again.
my mic's not off. I'm sorry.
I think you're talking to my cat because she is trying to jump over the monitor and become part of the stream.
Oh yeah, mine do that. Mine just is crying profusely.
So-
I don't know.
So, last we were for the break, you were opening a door, I believe. Is that? Am I
Yeah.
remembering that correctly?
Breaking
Yeah.
open the door.
So, with that, you reached out and pull open the doors with a creak, in revealing the dark interior of a storage room. It's literally one room, building. You see several through the moonlight streaming in from outside. You see several shelves covered with clatter. There's drums and looks like machine bits and just a couple spare tires, just random stuff stuffed in here. And in the center of the back center of the room, you hear some muffled sounds of someone possibly that's in pain.
Well, we should head over that way.
Yeah, pain. Got it. I'm like gonna have to limp. Huh. Actually, I should probably like transform into a human to walk. Would probably be more efficient, but it'll be fine.
I mean, we might have to make a getaway, so no rush.
Well, you really think I'm worried about getting away?
I am every day.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Get faster.
Get faster, she says.
Um,
You heard it here,
who's-
guys. Rowan is the get good werewolf.
so who is taking point on moving into the room?
I'm taking point. I'm moving into the
Wow. It's fine. I can't walk that fast in this form.
I mean, he's the one who opened the door, so.
As you step in, like I said, you can see a little bit from the outside, light spilling in, kind of casting long shadows and on some of the equipment in the room. As you get a little closer, make a couple steps into the room, you actually hear a muffled sound from the back of the room. Sounds like someone's trying to possibly make some speak. It's kind of hard to tell. You're hearing kind of a
Well, yeah, head over there.
I'm gonna draw my gun and head over there.
I'm gonna draw my gun and head over there.
I'm still a wolf. I will not draw a gun.
So as you get closer, you see looks like a silhouette of a person sitting in a chair.
Akron? I'm gonna call out. Oh, he's gagged! And I'm gonna, like, run up to him.
As you approach, you see a middle-aged Asian man and with a blindfold and gag tied to a chair. He is in Hamid form.
Okay? I'm going to...
He looks
Yeah.
like he's recently been in battle. He has got several long claw marks and slashes on him.
Makes sense. Well, I'm gonna shift my unhurted hand into Chronos form to... Actually, you're in Chronos form, right?
Yeah, I'll just rip the gag right off of him.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I am not. I'm in Hamid
That's-
form.
Oh. Well, then untie him.
Yeah, I'll untie him.
People skills.
I told you I was the thumbs this episode.
I
So-
see.
So with that, yeah, you quickly are able to untie him. As you're checking out the scene, he is tied to the chair, and his arms are also bound behind the chair. So, and his legs are tied to the chair. And as you're making, you do notice that there's a slightly odd texture to the rope as you're undoing it, and as you carefully hold it up in that dim moonlight that's reaching it this far back in the room, you see a flicker of metal through it. There's silver threading throughout the
Jeez.
rope.
So if he tried to change shape, he would have shredded himself through it.
Aaron, that's good.
Or at least cause significant pain that would stop him from wanting to stay in that form.
Give me that.
You don't know if the threading's enough to actually do lasting damage, but definitely would cause pain. So as you quickly untie him, you're able to take. He's got a duct tape gag over his mouth, and he's blindfolded. And
I will
you're
take
able
the blindfold off too, if I can.
He's quickly kind of dazed and kind of blink, trying to get his eyesight back. He's like, "Oh, by Gaia, you're all still alive."
Yeah, what happened to you?
Thank.
Well, I was jumped by a pack of spirals.
I think they're down at the
I
bottom
took-
of the mine.
I took most of them down, but they have a lich witch with them.
What a bitch.
Well, I've obtained a little spirit buddy that led me to you, so let's get you out of here.
I'm glad that he was able to assist. Yes, we need to go. We need to warn the others. There's a whole hive underneath this mine.
Great. Let's go.
I have a what?
A hive of black spiral dancers.
Bees.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Isn't that what you are, Kennedy?
What? No,
No, she dances human.
I'm an
beings.
Irish dancer, but I'm a
Kennedy does
Fianna.
not
Ah,
bend
yes,
that
yes. We're good. All right, let's go. Do you know any quick way out of here, Akron?
Oh, I don't know. I
The way we
Not
came.
sure. What was that?
The way we came
Yes.
through the woods.
Probably best.
I guess.
Yes, I was trying my best to get your scent, but I was having much difficulty. And then the Wendigo are rather upset over the loss of their pups, and so
Tell us about it.
Oh, we know.
they're declaring war against us up the green.
Oh, cool. So, like, is our rite of passage done, or do we should talk about that later?
We need to get out of here. Yes. We need
Uh, okay.
Killian hasn't yet had a chance to share with us what he found, has he?
No.
Nope.
Well, walk and talk, buddy.
Are we still throwing the truck into the mine?
I think we should just get out of
I
here.
think we need to go. We got to get Akron out of here. And
If there's a whole hive of those bastards down there, we really don't want to draw any more attention to ourselves than we have to.
That's true.
So from a group point of view, you do know that a hive is the equivalent of a sept. That's just the black spiral one. They're called hives because they're usually built underground. They burrow, and they're kind of like cockroaches, which means that every one black spiral dancer you see, there's probably 10 more that you haven't seen yet.
Oh, let's.
yeah, we definitely need to not go down there.
I'm out of here. Let's go.
I will toss Killian the rope that Acheron was tied up in.
I'll put that in my backpack.
Okay. So, with that, who's gonna? So, Aklon is still relatively hurt. So, is anyone going to support him on getting out of here?
Darren, you're the strongest, right?
Or how are you planning on like sneaking out of the compound? Are you staying? Are you going to stay in Hamlet form? Or are you going to all try to shift to Lupus? Like, what is the plan?
How, Akron, do you feel well enough to shift?
I should be.
I think Lupus would get us out of here the fastest,
I think I'm.
and with the lowest profile.
Am I going to be slower with aggravated damage still in lupus form?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just concerned about my super speed. So I'm not worried about getting out of here personally, guys, but I can run ahead and clear the path. What do you want me to do?
Wait, would it
No,
be
we
easier
should
for
we should
you
all
to...
stay together. I don't want you going off by yourself.
I also think we should all stay together.
Would it be easier for Fia to carry Akron? Because it won't slow her down by that much. She'll just be brought to her normal pace, as opposed to the rest of us, right?
But there's no way I'm that strong in lupus form.
You know, wait, don't you do crime, right?
Yes.
Why
I've
can't we
heard
just take the bloody truck?
That's gonna cause a lot of attention.
noise,
It'd be faster though.
and the hitch is broken.
Well, we don't need the trailer.
Yeah, we just need the truck,
I mean,
and we need to steal a car to get back to New York anyway. So I like this plan.
hey, you know what?
I don't know how
I've-
fast I can drive compared to my speed. Does
I've
that-
been outvoted.
I'm sure a semi truck goes faster than a wolf.
No, I mean like, do I also drive fast?
No.
I'll drive.
Aw, I wanted to drive.
Well, then you drive. Let's just go.
Okay.
I'm trained to drive. I'm driving.
I have one drive.
What?
Come on, let's go boost this truck and we'll get out of here.
Okay, let's get the hitch first.
So, you're making your way from the shack over to the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to need sneak checks or stealth checks from all of you.
Oh baby, here comes that negative one.
Shut up.
Uh-huh.
Can't say that here.
Oh, I know myself.
Just
You guys
stealth?
do whatever you want.
Is it just stealth or like stealth and primal urge?
And are we going over there in lupus form or am I helping Acheron in Hamid form?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm asking the group that, which makes sense. Acheron, do you think you can move in lupus form on your own?
I believe so.
We are faster and sneakier as wolves.
So we're gonna shift into lupus and then sneak over to the truck.
Okay. So with that, Aklon also shifts to Lupus. He's taking your lead because he is currently,
He hit.
been well attacked and beat up, and
He's had a whole bad day.
Like, are we doing stealth
Yeah.
and what?
he's had a couple bad days looking for you.
I got-
Dexterity and stealth.
4 successes.
Dexterity and stealth?
Yep.
I like
Yep.
this combination.
What's the difficulty? 6? Hey, I got 2 successes.
I got 4 successes.
Ninja time.
Ninja time. Me and Kennedy over here like, you idiots.
6 successes.
What do you mean, you idiots? We all passed.
Oh, that's
all
right.
green
You
passed.
got 4 successes too. Okay, I see.
Yeah, I'm panicking. I don't want to die.
That's good. So you got so everyone. So Darren got 2 successes. Killian and Kennedy got. Killian and Fia got 4, with Kennedy bringing up the top with 6. And Aklon made his roll as well. So he, 3 of you sneak on over to the truck, avoiding a patrol of security guards. A couple of security guards pass you. They are currently walking around. They are armed with M16s.
You say
Actually,
AR-16s? Is that the word you said?
M16s.
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 The actual military ones, as opposed to the we wish we could pretend to play were in the military LARP ones.
Yes, yes. These are actually military issued.
Ugh, it's my least favorite cosplay.
Yeah, right?
As you make it over to the truck area. The truck is there, parked. Is the cab, and there is also the hitch trailer, which is not currently connected. It's parked there, but it's not currently actively connected. The two. The trailer's actually got the pegs on the front. Oh, so it's resting on the pegs instead of the actual cab of the truck. You can see that there's some heavy damage to the section of the hitch that would actually connect the trailer back to it. looks like it's been bent and twisted.
Yeah, where did that?
Based on the vision, the visuals you see,
So it's not connected to the cab.
and it's not currently. Your big concern, looking at it, is if there's any other damage, possible damage to the cab itself. You can't see.
Well, we're gonna take a leap of faith on this one, guys. Can I sneak up to the driver's door and see if it's open?
Sure, you can get up to the driver's door. It is not currently locked.
If there aren't any guards around, I will shift back to Hamid form and I will open the door. And I'll gesture for the rest of the pack to pile in the back.
So you're saying I can't run ahead?
I call a shotgun.
There's going to be a tight fit because this is a normal truck, but there's 5 of you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but we're wolves. I can put 3 dogs in my back seat.
Same
yeah,
thing.
and I'm not saying you can. I'm just saying
And I will, once they all get in, I will get in behind them and I'll see if the keys are in the visor, or if not, I will try to hotwire it.
the keys are not in the visor. That'd be way too convenient.
Hmm.
And
And this is the world of darkness.
not the world of capes and cowls. So yes, I will need a larceny check from you to hotwire.
Can I
this.
assist him? I'm also a criminal.
My expectation was that you were going to do the crime.
You asked. You do crime, right?
I do at least 7 crime before I go to bed.
Is dexterity and larceny?
That is going to be dex and larceny. Yes. This is going to be difficulty 8.
So Jonesy, am I able to assist?
Yes, I will let you. I will allow you to assist. Yes.
Okay.
So does he roll first, or?
So he'll roll. How I'll do it for this one is I'll have him roll, and then depending on if he succeeds, then you can get a bonus.
Awesome.
Okay. I'm gonna use a willpower.
I got to save my last willpower in case something whack happens.
I got 4 successes, which makes 5 successes.
Sweet. So go ahead and make a roll. There, Darren.
Oh, I got -1 successes.
Oh, sorry. Where did you roll for the difficulty?
8.
Oh, because of his bonus.
But I rolled a 1, a 3, a 3, and a 4.
Yeah. So even with lowering the difficulty because of his amazing roll, yeah. So Killian, you kind of help point out how he need to hotwire it because he's in position to do it, and he still gets the wires wrong, and yeah, and doesn't roll over. That is actually going. With that,
Run.
With that, you hear, "Ho!" from the pit behind you, and it echoes throughout the pit, and as you spawned it to throughout the pit, as howls and howls and howls join the chorus.
This is not good.
We need to
Darren.
run. We need to run.
No, the truck will still go faster. Can I try it again?
Run!
Or can I let Killian get down here and try it?
Kennedy, we need to run. Get back. I am like, we're running.
So,
No one's running.
We got an injured man. We're not gonna make it as runners.
You could get away, but I don't think the rest of us
I'm
would be
gonna-
able to.
I'm going to ask for initiative checks.
No.
Everyone.
Oh hell!
That's
Do you
my
want to
worst
drag
mistake.
tokens out for us, Jonesy, so we can click on them?
Certainly.
Hey Darren, why don't you send the trailer into the pit in the mine opening?
It's not. It's blocked up on cinder blocks.
You can kick the cinder blocks out.
If we can't get the truck started, that's the route we'll go.
You go do that. I'll do this.
You're gonna leave without me.
No.
No, we're bloody well not.
Yeah, what Kennedy said. Not my fault. Use the wrong wire.
Killian's gonna leave me here by myself.
Darren, we've bonded. We drank shitty coffee. We killed those wolves one time, and we're about to die. So,
You think that the rest of your okay? Do you really think Kennedy would let Killian leave you behind?
whoa, being attacked emotionally.
And depending how things go, physically too.
No physical for me.
I'm about to get swarmed by
13.
cockroaches.
Oh my god, we are
werewolves.
very tiny on this map.
Yes, it's
It's a big scale.
I don't like that at all.
Oof. Oof. I rolled a 6 for my initiative, everybody.
No,
That's
oh,
not
I
good.
rolled a 10.
10 as well.
I got a 13.
It's almost like you're fast or something.
You know, it would be terrible though. It'd be better if I knew what I was doing here.
Fia, maybe help get the trailer or the hitch off the cinder blocks and just push it down with Darren.
Why are we Okay.
so. With that, and I basically wanted to since multiple people were trying to do multiple things at one time, and I figured initiative is probably the best way to go, so we can sort this out. So, Fia, what are you going to do?
Are we pushing this thing down? Darren, for real? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I think that's the battle plan if I can get off of mute.
Alright, well, I'm gonna shift into Krynos and go back and help him push. That's what I'm gonna do.
I think maybe a more muscular form.
Then Krynos?
That's our big form. That's all we got.
That's all the muscle I got, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It doesn't-
Flex harder!
I don't have
Oh,
any more.
I shifted so hard I turned into a worm.
Oh no! So yeah, like, I'm gonna grumble about it. I'm not happy. I'm gonna match your grumbling like times 10. But I'm gonna come back there and help you push this thing.
Here we go grumbling together.
Yeah,
So,
for real.
so Fia, you're gonna rush outside to try to throw the trailer back.
Yeah,
Okay. Are you gonna wait for one of your pack mates to assist you with that, or are you gonna do it on your own?
I thought Darren was back there already.
Not yet.
Well, then I
That's
will
what I'm
wait.
doing on my turn.
Got you. I wonder if I could push it by myself. I'll go get started. Maybe I'll get lucky as a Krynos and go push it by myself.
Well, what is your current strength in Krynos form?
I don't know, but I don't trust the facial reactions I'm getting from. Oh yeah, no,
So-
no. Oh, in Krynos form,
Yes.
I don't know. Oh,
So
strength is
if you
plus
go-
4.
if you-
Okay, I see.
So yeah, strength plus 4. So what is your normal strength?
It's a 2.
So you in Krynos form you'd have a 6 strength.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Okay.
Fia knows that strength isn't exactly her strong suit. She's a distance runner, not
So
a.
Kennedy,
you know.
Kennedy, what are you planning on doing?
I'm fully realizing that pushing a tractor trailer is going to take more muscle than any one of us has alone. So I'm going to follow Fia out and shift to Krynos and wait for Garen to throw my muscle behind it as well. I have a strength of 7 in Krynos form.
Okay. So, brings us to Killian. What are you planning on doing?
I would like to use another willpower to try to hotwire the truck because I don't want to die.
You should do that. And why you go ahead and make me a roll.
I don't want to die.
Well, at least I got one success.
Now it's their go. Rushing up the the ridge of the embankment that you're on, you see a pack of black spiral dancers rushing your way.
But why?
That's not ideal.
It feels like there were ways to avoid this.
There was a couple.
You chose the one path that led to this.
You kept shifting, and you kept doing shenanigans, drawing their attentions. And as that happens, you see
Sometimes.
about a dozen Banes manifest. About a half a dozen Banes manifest near you.
Wow. Okay.
They look like small children, emaciated children with yellowish tinted skin and thin paper-like flesh and glowing yellow eyes. You've seen one of these up close before.
Yeah.
Wow.
These look like uranium Banes to you.
Great.
I don't like this.
Nope.
So as they kind of manifest, they just the whole air around them kind of sizzles and smokes with a kind of a sickly yellow cloud, and the pack of Gru starts yelling and howling, and as they start, making their way up the ledge towards your area. You should actually be right over here. So with that, you hear as the truck roars to life.
Bye.
Oh, good. The truck started.
Good.
I'm not even
So-
in the truck.
Darren, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna shift into Krynos form, and I'm gonna help them chuck this trailer at the pursuing pack.
Okay, so real quick, I'm going to need the strength totals in Krynos for each of you.
Mine is
6.
8.
8,
7.
7, and 6, right?
Yep.
Clean numbers.
21.
So 21 total. Does anyone want to use? Does anyone want to attempt to do a feat of strength? The way feat of strengths work is you can actually oomph your strength to get more. You basically spend a willpower point. So this is up to you. And if you and make a roll, and if you succeed, depending on how well you succeed, you can actually temporarily boost your strength by that many successes.
So I've got 1 willpower left, and I think that this is a good use for it. So I will do that.
Okay, let me grab the DC for this real quick. I believe the DC is going to be 9. I said not DC, a target number. I believe it's going to be 9.
So that's the difficulty is 9?
Yeah, the target number. Yeah.
Okay. Am I allowed to use athletics as a part of this?
No.
Okay. So just flat strength?
Yes.
All right, here we go. 2 successes.
Okay. So you've just bumped your strength up by 2.
So now I have a 10.
Sweet. So my cheat sheet is not opening in Roll20 for some reason. Cheat real quick, which is why I keep the book handy next to me. Because I think you should have more than enough to haul off this truck and throw it down the ledge. And yes, you do. So with that, the 3 of you in Krynos form basically do your best Incredible Hulks, and you crank into the metal and literally lift this trailer hitch up off the ground and throw it long ways towards the pursuing pack of Guru that are coming up the ledge. As it hits, it starts tumbling down, and you hear howls and yells and yipes from that area. As you do, the Banes move in.
Here's hoping the all of those barrels don't have Banes inside them, and they didn't just open when we broke the tree.
No, actually, this 18-wheeler did not have anything in the hitch. Right?
Okay, cool.
It was just empty. So. So, they proceed to start attacking you as they swarm up. Each one of them will get a swipe at one of you. So a total of 2 swipes at each of the 3 of you as these evil Banes start attacking you. I'm going to need... they're all hitting. So I'm going to need soak rolls from everyone.
Good boy.
And this would be considered aggravated damage.
I'm dead.
Oh, rolls.
as they reach and they swipe at you, their hands kind of like hiss and crackle with purple yellowish smoke.
So you just click on the aggravated soak thing?
Yes.
I soaked 2.
I need to switch my thing to Krynos because I don't think I did that. I did. Okay, good.
So awesome. So with that, Darren, you take a point of you soak damage from one of them, and you.
Oh yeah, 5 successes.
And the other one does hit you for a point of aggravated damage. Kennedy, what did you get?
4 for my first one. And 3 for my second one.
Okay, so with that, you actually are okay. You managed to actually soak it. And Fia, you got
5.
5 successes.
Yeah. Why are we Are we rolling 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, you will. I will need a second one from you as well. So with the 5 success, you easily avoid sucking any damage. You soak the damage into that one.
Well, my
Oh,
second.
did you want me to roll another one as well, Jonesy?
Yes, please.
My second one was 4.
And with that, you manage to only take 1 point of damage from your second attack, Fia.
Cool. So am I hurt now?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh shh. Does that have to be
Yeah,
a
it's
red
still
X
not-
also?
Yes.
Yep. Still aggravated.
I got a 1 success on the second soak roll.
Sweet. You've taken 2 points of aggravated damage from this Uranian Bane, as its irradiated touch burns your flesh and fur.
This is not nearly as fun as Fallout told me it was going to be.
Oh man.
So with that, the only one that doesn't take damage this round, it sounds like, is Killian, because Killian is in the truck.
Gas.
So with that, the Banes have all done their thing. So they've all gone. Fia, what are you gonna do? Oh, by the way, Aquilon stayed in the truck.
Good.
I'm gonna jump back in. I'm gonna just jump in the bed of the truck. In Krynos form. Are those people like on us though?
They're coming towards you. They're not surrounding you, and they're much smaller than you, especially in Krynos form, so you can get around them and move away from them.
Yeah.
Now this is the cab of a truck, like an 18-wheeler, so it doesn't have like a bed or anything like that.
That's fine. I think I can balance it. I've got. What do I have?
So
Enough.
So it does have like the flat hitch part where it would normally connect to an 18-wheeler, so you can jump up on that, or you can try to get inside of the truck, whichever you'd prefer.
If I can get inside the truck, that would be.
With
I'm-
your speed and since
yeah.
you have city running, that's going to be no problem. You can totally do
what,
that.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I feel like I would be pretty good to run and jump in the truck, like.
So, Candy, what are you going to do?
I do not have her speed. However, I do have perfect balance. So I am going to reach out and grab Darren with one paw, and then leap onto that little hitch. You know, the back
flat.
of the flat, and just shout, "Killian, drive the damn thing!"
Killian, Would you like to make me a drive roll?
Oh shit! Why?
Wait, is this a manual or is it automatic?
It's gonna be. It's gonna,
He's
I'm
gonna get
assuming-
us killed because he can't drive a stick.
I'm assuming you're going to try to get away in a pretty with due haste. Correct me if I'm wrong,
I like haste.
but it's also the middle of winter in Canada, which means there's lots of snow, slush, and ice on the roads.
I know how to drift.
Oh,
So-
God. I'm just gonna run
you
next
know
to
how
the
to drift
truck.
in an 18-wheeler is the next question. So I'm
Well,
gonna
when
need-
it has 4 wheels, I do.
it doesn't have 4 wheels. That's the problem. It's got 6, and it's not laid out like a normal car. I'm going to need a dex and drive from you, and double check. I think you have merits that might give you bonuses. So I think you have stunt driving. I thought, or maybe not.
I took a point in drive.
Um, the target number is going to be an 8.
I hate knowing the target number ahead of time. It's the worst.
Well, you have to.
No.
know I'm gonna use my last. I'm gonna use my last piece of will to will myself out of the situation.
Okay,
Ooh, spicy! I got it.
so
I got
now
one.
Oh my god.
so
For those
And
of you
how
who
many-
can't see his rolls, he got 0 successes. 0. What?
So through will and sheer will alone, you manage to get a success, and you proceed to floor this truck and go down, and take off. As you do, Fia, as you guys are going, Kennedy and Darren are on the back of the truck, holding on for dear life. As you do, you see what appears to be a small swarm of black bats manifest out of the umbra. And as you get a better look at them, they appear to be Banes
Oh no.
as they're flying towards you, and they're trying to keep up with the truck. The truck is going faster than they can, though. As you take off, pulling away from this swarm at high speed. As you go down the hill and hit to the main highway, you see a small flood of black spiral dancers crest the edge of the ridge, and there's dozens and dozens of black spiral dancers behind you.
Oh my
As
gosh.
you zip down.
Oh,
Where are you headed?
Away!
I like Toronto.
Fear's just over here screaming, away, away!
Yeah, I think we're just trucking.
Ah,
So
Jerry Reed playing on the cassette tape.
You guys hear Cardi B just rip it off.
as you take off, and you just floor it, just going and going and going. You have left the strip mine behind you. You managed to lose them for now. What is the pack's next goal? What do you? You guys are alone. You're on the road. You're in a truck. That probably has a GPS on it, just so you
yeah,
know.
we're not gonna stand it for long.
And also, it's not going to get great gas mileage. What is your next move? What's the pack going to do?
go towards New York. Just leave. I'm done with this place. I'm
We
hurt.
can't get to New York on what we can't get to New York on the amount of gas that's in this truck.
Go that direction.
Yeah, I'll put Toronto.
And did you notice if there was a gas station between here and Toronto, other than that one?
Wait, Fia. No, I'm Fia. Son of a. Kennedy, Darren, get in here.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as we can, we'll climb into the truck, shifting to Hamid as we actually slide into the truck because
Why did
you're not
we?
going to fit a Krynos in the back of the truck.
I
Why-
assume we'll find
mean-
a gas station.
In my mind, I like literally shifted into human as soon as I was going through the door into
Yeah.
the cab. Also, like, why did we turn into werewolves now when there's a war going on? Like, what is this?
There's always a war going on. The war's been going on for centuries.
Against the other werewolves?
Against the worm ones, yeah.
Making my way downtown.
Why couldn't I just be a vampire instead?
You get the
Kennedy
evilest
shoots you a
look from Aklon to the point where when you do that, you see his eyes turn yellow, like he's about to frenzy on your ass.
Into the sky.
It was kind of a joke. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just mad.
Oh, Darren, I'm gonna do this just for
I
you.
projected my anger onto everyone else.
I'll put Britney Spears on the truck so me and Darren can jam out.
Jamming.
We need to get far enough south that we're away from them so that we can take a moment and we can regroup and we can plan.
Yeah. No,
Well,
that makes
according to
sense.
the gas tanks, we got 3/4 of a tank.
Let's put some miles between us and then ditch this truck because they're gonna be following it.
Darren, I assume you drive better than me.
Probably.
Okay. Darren can drive. I don't want to drive. I want to sleep. My
Where will
nose-
we go? I guess I need to sleep. I want to run, but I need to sleep.
So everybody load up in the back. If you have to shift the Lucas form and sleep in a big dog pile, I'll drive until we find a gas station or until we run out of gas.
Nope. I'm gonna
Oh.
shift. I'm gonna shift back to human and just crash.
It's a sleeper cab, right? There is a
Yes,
there's a bed in the back.
yes.
Okay.
I don't care. You
I
guys
call dibs.
make
If
no
there's-
way.
If they're sleeping in the back, I'm gonna shift to Hamid and take shotgun next to Darren.
Okay, Fia. You keep your abs, your very nice abs, on that side of the twin, and I will stay over here.
On that side of the twin.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fine.
Ackland's back there too.
Can I take
Oh,
your hat?
Akalon, you can. Oh, this
Fuck.
is awkward.
Oh shit.
Aklon can lay in the middle. Everybody snuggle up.
Wait.
Aklon has shifted to Lupus.
Are you wearing another hat, Killian?
I've only have the one. Stop taking my stuff.
Taking my stuff.
So yeah, so what is the pack is heading south. You make your way south. You get you find a truck stop. You're able to ditch the truck.
We don't want to ditch the truck. We want to take it all the way to Toronto, right?
No, we do not.
Why not?
Because the damn thing's gonna be tracked. They're gonna follow us.
Can,
mean,
can
they're
I
gonna-
search the car for this tracking wizardry they're talking about? Because that sounds like bullshit.
So at the truck stop, go
Fuck
ahead.
you.
Whoa!
You don't have to robot yell at me.
So yes, you can go ahead and make a check for that. It's going to be. Let's see what was going to be.
Even if there's not a tracking device, they're gonna be looking for it. It's gonna be reported stolen to the police.
Yeah, we have 2 guns.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
I think we're all okay. I think us and a head member of the Sept of the Green can murk any fool that pulls us over for a ticket.
I'm not. Aklon will actually voice out. I'm not worried about the mundane enemy. I'm
See?
looking. I'm worried. I'm worried about those in service of the worm.
Akalon knows best.
They're not going to send mundane authorities to come after us. They're going to send military grade Fomori and black spell dancers.
Oh, good call, Akalon. So what do you?
But the mundane police will be looking for it and will report it to them.
Yes.
We can't stay in the truck.
We're at the truck stop right now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what should we do?
Cry.
I mean, I haven't given up all hope, just all my willpower.
I'm pretty asleep until you tell me I have to wake up, considering my pain.
You know what? You tap out. You deserve this.
Aw.
Hey, Jonesy,
Do you want
Yes.
my abs as a pillow?
at the truck
No.
stop, do
Uh-huh.
we by any chance see any vehicles with U.S. plates?
I don't know.
There-
Let me see.
There's the question that the GM didn't
Let's-
think about. ST.
Yay, let's stow away.
That's kind of my thought. Yeah.
Just be a dog. They'll take us.
Wait,
Except, well, you
Well,
told us. Never mind.
What kind of vehicle are you looking for? Are you looking specifically for other long haul truckers? Are you looking for commercial vehicles? Are you looking for private vehicles like normal cars and trucks and stuff?
Either a long haul truck or someone with a stupidly oversized pickup truck.
There are a couple stupidly oversized pickup trucks, but they don't have the Canadian pickup trucks.
Okay.
You do see some 18 wheelers that have U.S. Plates on them.
We could stow away.
or we can steal it.
If you can steal this thing fast enough, I'm not gonna tell you no at this point.
I really wish you would tell us about what you found in the damn drive.
About what?
I'm worried about my life right now.
If you can steal it fast enough, then let's go. Don't talk about it, just do it. If you know where the people are, I'll go stand guard and like try to distract them or something, and then I'll meet you on the highway or something.
You think we can just lure him out, knock him out, and take the truck?
In front of all these people?
No, we'll just take one of the cars in the back. See, that
I mean, we
street
could
light's
do that. We
broken
could,
anyway.
if we're going to steal a vehicle, we should just steal a car. We should not steal a long haul truck.
I
Yeah,
agree.
no, I think we should take something that's reasonable.
Oh my god, guys, it's a Prius.
I was thinking like a SUV or a station wagon that could fit 5 comfortably, but
Wait, are there any RV trucks?
RV? Oh, no, there's no RVs.
No.
Sorry, all your plans have been crushed.
Fine, Kennedy, we'll pick your favorite color and we'll take the car.
So based on where you're at, and depending on what you're driving and what you end up in, um, what are you trying? Are you trying to steal a specific car, or are you gonna store away an 18-wheeler? What's the PAX call?
I'm waiting for Kennedy to pick the car.
So yeah, I'm good on stealing a car. If I'm trusting,
yeah, I mean, I think that's where we're headed is steal a car that we can take back to New York. Or at least
Darren's
the
over
border.
here. Poor Darren.
Hey, if you pick a car, Kennedy, can you make
How
sure it's one of those
far-
ones with the TVs in the back of the seats?
How far are we from a town? Now that we're on the road,
Not too far.
is there an enterprise? I've got resources 3. Can I rent a car?
Yes, you can.
I want to rent a car.
Darren, no! We were having a vacation.
So
An
yeah,
enterprise could pick us up.
They do
Um,
now. Yes. Depend.
Um,
Is this 2020? Is it just 20XX? Like what?
20XX.
Uh,
So yes, and so basically, yeah. So you can get yourselves to the truck stop is not that far outside of a pretty medium-sized town, and so you're able to get a rental car from there. So where you're at, you have a couple different options depending on which direction you want to go. If you're looking for a major town, like a big city, if you want to go west, there's Calgary and Edmonton, but they're the wrong direction. And there's Winnipeg, which is in the right direction, but yeah, if you want to actually go to a major city. So what are your current plans? Like, what well, let's say it this way: you need to decide what your current plans are going to be. Basically, what you want to do now. So we see the pack It's about that time. We see
Yeah.
you at an enterprise rental agency as Darren finishes signing the form to get a rental car.
A legal
And
car.
the pack piles into the truck, into the car, and it hits back on the highway, and that's where we're going to end it for the night.
Darren, I can't believe you ruined our fun.
Ruin your fun.
Yeah, like once we got away from the life-threatening murder, we were having fun. We were stealing cars, just like the good old days.
I don't have the same good old days as you.
Really? Because you look like you were pretty good at hot wiring a car until you messed up.
Hey, look, that's you learn things in Felucia that you don't learn other places.
Before we make any more plans, though, can we at least talk about what you found in the office?
Next
yeah.
time on
Old rage.
I'm gonna go ahead and you know what? I want shotgun. I'll trade you all the information in the world for shotgun.
Fine.
Okay. I'll go
Why?
ahead
You
and
don't
crack open
wanna
my
sleep on-
laptop and load up the USB drive.
you don't want to sleep on my abs anymore.
No, because they're not soft. They're abs.
No. So yes, next time we'll pick up. The pack will be in the truck, or in the car on the road, and discussing what they discovered back at the mine.
Bye guys. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Have a
I
great
didn't
night. This
take
was a great session. I had so much fun today.
Yeah, I'm hitting the end scene now.
Do we
We
want to